Hi, everyone. It is Laura Clark. It is day one of the series that I'm putting together for you to help you understand, ask, receive, and understand the signs of the universe. When you get here, say hi. If it's on the replay, do pound replay for me. We will be getting going here in a second. I want to suggest very strongly, if you are here for the speaker series, for the universe series, if you have not gone and received the new how-to e-booklet, Ask, Receive, and Understand, go grab it now. It is in the new foundation website for the Wise Living Institute, wiselivinginstitute.com. Grab it now. It will come to you directly. If for no other reason, it's just absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. My team did an amazing job putting that together. So it has beautiful images that will help you. Energy is everything, right? So when we see something, it helps spark us to focus on what is important and a priority. So if you're here, say hi. I would love to acknowledge you and say hello back, and know that I'm being, hold on. I'll be right back. Sometimes Facebook does not put the messages into my feed. So I'm just going to come over here and come on to the feed here, because we can always tame technology. It may take a while, but you can tame technology. Here we go. See, I'm getting good mornings. Good morning, Donna. Hi, Robin. I hope all's well in your necks of the world, that it's a terrific Tuesday for you. We will make it even better as we go forth here this morning. So today, I want to focus on the ask part of how to receive the signs from the universe, because asking is not always easy for us as women. We have been conditioned, if you will, to take care of things, right? We are mothers, we are business women, we are spouses, we are supporting our aging parents, we are supporting grandchildren, you know, and we take care of things. We get down to business, right? And it's oftentimes the asking that is really hard for us in both our everyday life, let alone when we're talking about the signs of the universe. So the first thing I want to do is just get you into a frame of mind where you are reframing the concept of asking, right? I get things done. I've always gotten things done. I sometimes am a bull in the china shop getting things done. And one of the things that I've learned, if not over time, especially this year in birthing and releasing the Wise Living Institute, is that I needed to ask for help. I needed support in ways that I didn't realize I was going to need. Not only the tech support, but the realigning of the purpose support. So from spiritual, emotional, to the actual tech support, and then the sharing support that I got from so many amazing women. I needed support, and I had to ask. One of the things that I've reframed myself with ASK is my favorite acronym now, and that is for ASK, and it's always about always seeking knowledge. ASK, always seeking knowledge. And for me, I am a seeker, and I'm a learner, and I've delved into study, if you will, to seek knowledge, to get answers, things that I needed. I also go within to get those answers, to seek knowledge from my soul. So I'm always seeking knowledge. And the second I was able to reframe ask in that particular way, it really helped support me in being able to step forward with the support of the earth angels as well as the celestial angels. So always seek knowledge. That's the first thing that we want to do when we're stepping into this magnifying the signs of the universe for yourself is just know that they are always there and always ask for those signs to come to you. So that's the first thing. The second thing about asking really is about making sure that we ask with discerning questions. Right? We can step forward as our 2- and 3-year-old and go, why is this happening to me, or why isn't this happening to me, and get cranky and whiny about things, but the universe will answer with cranky and whiny ways, right? So we don't want that. We want very understandable signs. We don't want to have to sit down and journal for hours and hours to understand the signs that are given to us. Sometimes that's important that we do that, but we want to get signs where we go, yeah, that's it, that's the answer, I understand that, thank you, let's move. Okay, so to do that, we need to ask those discerning questions that are very specific. So when we create goals in our lives, we create goals that are SMART, right? Specific, measurable, accountable, whatever the word SMART acronym goes for. I kind of want to do that with our discerning questions. So in order to get those specific questions for yourself, some of the things that you can do are ask the who, what, when, where, and why questions. Who, what, when, where, and why. I'm going to put a big asterisk and talk about the when and the why in a moment. The who, what, and where are a little bit easier. Okay? So we might want to say, I'm going to use an example throughout this 3-day series on how to ask for these signs. So let's use a very specific example. Somebody has a health challenge and they want to take care of it. They want to be actionable on the health challenge. I don't put that on anybody, but we know health challenges come to us for a reason. So when we have a health challenge coming to us, one of the best questions is, who can I look to gain great support in this challenge? Who can I look to gain great support in our challenge? It's a very discerning question, right? Because when we have this challenge and we start talking to friends and family, everybody has advice for us, right? Everybody knows what to do. Everybody will tell you the right essential oil to use. Everybody will tell you the right herbs to use. Everybody will tell you the kind of water you need to be drinking. Everybody will tell you which doctor to go to. Okay? We need to find the sign to get the exact who in our life that's going to support us, and who do we need now. So a discerning question, who can I rely on to gain support in this health challenge? What do I need to know about this specific health challenge? What specifically do I need to do today in regards to this health challenge? So it's the what. What do I need? What should I be doing? When we put those questions out into the universe, then we start getting the signs that are very supportive of us. And so who, what, where can I go for this sign? Where can I go see this sign from the universe? How can I, where are the answers for myself? Or where is the best XYZ for this? So say you have a dermatological challenge. Where can I get the solve that I need for this? You know, where do I need to go? And you will begin to get those answers to you in very specific forms. If you have any questions as we're going along, just throw them into the chat. If anything comes up for you, let me know too, okay? So, you know, the who, what, and where questions are really great. The when and the why questions are a little bit trickier, right? And yes, we can ask those, but they do come with this sense of impatience, this sense of why me, you know, the why and the when am I going to get the answer? When am I going to get through this? It comes with a sense of frustration. And when you show up to the universe for those guiding signs with that frustration, with that anxiety, if you will, the universe is not going to give you clear enough signs to follow your path, right? They might give you the cosmic 2x4s of, well, maybe you just need to grow up, Laura, right? Because I've gotten those cosmic 2x4s before, and they are not as pleasant as the simple, easy, graceful signs that I'm suggesting are there for you to grab hold of and step forward, live in your truth with. So the who, the why, and the when can be trickier questions to ask. And if you are a beginner at this ask, receive, and understand concept, start off with simple questions to the universe. Build up your muscle in asking to begin with. You can't just go out and run a marathon today. You have to build up to running that marathon, okay? So you have to build up to being able to do this ask, receive, and understand with greater ease. So start with the simple questions. For instance, I have 4 different ways that I can go from my house to my father's house. 4 different ways. And each way poses their own challenges with traffic. Each way has greater scenery or maybe more highway to them. And I always leave the house going, which is the best route for me to take? Which is the best route for me to take today? They all take about the same time, give or take 5 minutes. And I will go out my driveway and I will ask for a sign. Can you please show me which is the best route to take to my dad's house today? And inevitably, within 300 yards, I get a sign. There's a space where there's a split, and I'll see a totem of mine on one of those splits. And that navigates my choice. And inevitably, if I look at my good old GPS halfway to my dad's house, and my dad lives about 50 minutes away, I will recognize why that path was given to me. There was a traffic accident over here. There's road work on that one. So when I did that, it really helped build my muscle. So you can start building your muscle to this ask, receive, and understand with the simple questions. Do I go to X box store or Y box store to get the groceries today? Ask that, and you may receive that answer on your way to either X or Y box store. All right. So use those discerning questions, build that confidence up, and then start asking for these signs. Ask, always seek knowledge from the universe to support your path because it is always there. The other last piece that I want to share about asking for signs from the universe is that we do that with detachment. We detach from the result that we want. And when we can detach from the result that we want, the universe gives us these beautiful gifts. If we are saying, I want to go to my dad's house via this road, so show me the sign that says that road, you're making commands that you think are in your best interest. And the universe doesn't give you answers that are in your mind's eye the best interest, but in your soul's truth's best interest. Okay? The universe is going to talk with your soul and bring forth that answer for you. So we have to go into asking these questions unattached to the sign that's coming. Universe, show me, I use skunk a lot because a lot of people have a negative meaning for skunk. I have a really positive meaning for skunk. I think of Pepe Le Pew, and he goes around and he struts his stuff, and I like skunks, right? But I can't tell show me a skunk to guide my way today. Will you show me a skunk that's going to give me the answer I want? There's too much attachment to that. We want to unattach from the answer so that we can step forward with these signs as guideposts for us moving forward. So I hope that makes sense to you. If you have any questions, throw them into the chat. I'm going down here to see the chat. Robin says, oh my God, that's exactly what it is when you ask a question. How can you find out your totems? And you do love skunks. So I'm glad you love skunks. I think that skunks are great. How can you find your totems? Totem totems come in all shapes and sizes at all different times in your life, I believe. I believe we have life totems, and I believe that we have time totems, right? So I embraced a certain totem for the Birth of the Wise Living Institute, right? And that helped shape me. And I actually went into my dream state to find my totems. You can do that through meditation. You can do that through if you look around the universe, Robin, and say, what is showing up for me all of the time? What's the golden thread through all of my life? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Is it Superwoman, right? What is that totem that seems to follow you all along? And then you can do a deep meditation on that and get more answers from that. So I hope that that helps. I really don't like it when Facebook doesn't show me your questions right there in the comments, but we can't control Facebook. It's one thing I've learned to surrender to is Facebook. Did you see I have two fan pages that I'm trying to merge, and they shifted the name on one before they could merge it, and they created the Wise Loving Institute, right? Talk about spell check, right? It's not too bad. Wise Loving, I kind of like that, but I'm in the throes with Facebook right now to shift that back to the truth of the Wise Living Institute. Another thing, Robin, if you are looking at your totem, I was working with a private client last year to discover totems, and we did do a lot of soul journeys, soul truth journeys into seeing what totems felt like and fit for them. I do a lot of that in my private client work as well. I've worked with a couple of clients who, here's a great suggestion, is just go out and ask universe. I'm looking for the totem for, and be very specific about what you're looking for the totem for. Is it for your life? Is it for a particular aspect of your life? Is it for a particular time of your life? And I would like it to show me a similarity in totems throughout the day, and see what signs come up for you, because they probably will show up. So those are some things with the ask. Now, the last thing that I will share with everybody is your assignment, your soul assignment today. And that's go out, form a question. Form a question in your mind's eye, what that question is about going to the box store, going to your father's house, or something that you want support in today. Form that question and see what signs you get, and then tweak the question. Form it and then tweak it. So see if just tweaking it just a little bit makes a difference for yourself. If you have any questions about how to create a discerning question, pop it into the group, the community group. I will be in and out of Facebook today to help support you, okay? So those are some things that we are doing on this journey. Again, I want to double check to make sure we've got lots of, yeah, good. Okay, so ask, always seek knowledge, right? Create discerning questions, go forth without judgment, and detach from the answer. Detach from the way the signs come to you. Be curious, right? The universe is very creative in bringing us signs. So be curious in how the universe is going to bring you signs. So detach, ask, discerning questions, detach, and be curious, all right? So I hope that you all have a terrific Tuesday, and I will see you later today, maybe this evening, all right? So pop your questions into the community group if you have any of them, and we will explore this, how to ask, receive, and understand the signs of the universe as the week goes forward, all right? Take care, everybody. Have a great Tuesday.